Hi everybody, Cheryl with Creative Wreaths and Flowers. I hope everybody's having a good evening. I'm finishing up a cup of coffee. And then I'll get started. We're going to make tonight a witch-themed Halloween wreath because I found a whole bunch of cool decorations out in my storage when I organized it this weekend. You're going to have to excuse the man in the background. He just keeps going in and out. He's getting ready for a trip to Alaska. So that is my husband, and he's trying to pack because his dad called him. His dad's leaving at 4 a.m. from Boston, by Boston, and then he's going to go pick Mike up, and then they're going to go up to Alaska for 2 weeks to fish. So I'm going to pull this out from under here to see what people are saying. I don't know why. But anyway, so tonight I have a supply list. Hi, Mari. How are you doing? You know what I forgot? Well, actually, I didn't forget. I think Laura is going to be late tonight. If she comes on, she had to go shopping for her son's wedding, and I told her that is much more important than being here on a live. So I'm going to do this really quick. It's just that I've moved my stuff all around, and now... Hi, Peggy Leland. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Patricia and Charlotte. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, I guess you have to hit enter, don't you? Silly me, silly me. I'm going to pin that comment. And hopefully then... Hey, Patricia, hopefully that comment... Did I pin the wrong comment? Oh my, I am not very computer savvy, whatever. There we go. That's going to be our supply list for tonight, guys. This wire form I got from, I believe, Sims, and they call it a pine wreath form. So I guess that's because, I should have looked at this, huh? I guess it's a pine wreath form because of the big ties. I don't really know why they call it that. But usually I use what they call a pencil work form, and those have the skinny ties. So we'll just assume they called it what they called it because it's of the big ties. Move my mouse out of the way, and I'm going to move my work bucket out of the way, and hopefully we won't hit my coffee. Anyway, I did get something in the mail today. I'll show you real quick. I got some stuff. I love my Miss C's crafts. Miss C makes the most beautiful crosses and things. She's starting to make, hi Zora. She's starting to make signs now. This is one of her new signs. And this is a small cowboy cross. I got these through her last flash sale. This one's kind of heavy, but I love it. It's a smaller one too. These are all, oops. I'm like, Laura, I get backwards. I don't know which way to turn my hand. And then I got these, and these are for a little girl or a little boy. So I liked all those. So those are going in my collection so I can make beautiful wreaths with them. They'll go under my Miss C Crafts collection. I have that collection. I'm going to start the Unique in the Creek. Well, I call it line. Not collection. But I have to find the time to make all of them. I just got some boards from Unique in the Creek, and I'm waiting on a few more. They now have character boards with faces. So I have my Mod Podge, and all I have to do is print out my faces. You print those out at Staples. We don't have one. I'm going to try Office Depot or Office Max. And then we'll be ready to load on them. But on for tonight's project, we are going to use this gold. It's like what I used last time, the striped. They call it poly mesh. I'm going to do the poof on a 12-inch or a 10-inch ruffle, or I'm sorry, 10-inch poof, because it's kind of like paper, but I don't know. But I have two of these. That's why we're going to go. Last time I went with the 8, I only had one roll, but I found two of these out in storage. So we're going to do that. And in the middle, I got this from Craft Outlet. So in the middle, I'm planning on putting the Happy Halloween sign. At the top, I have this witch hat. And then for the bottom, I have these witch legs. And then, of course, I don't know if you all saw, I also found these in my storage. And beads, and then these crazy picks. They're stuck in the box. I'll use this one. Like this. So we're going to see what we can do with all of that. We're not going to use any ribbon tonight. We're going to stray from the norm. So, and this is a 24-inch raised pine work wreath, and it's purple. But now I do have to move my coffee because I roll from the right-hand side, or I put my mesh from the right-hand side. So if I put my coffee over there, my luck will be on the floor. Not that Lamba would mind. She'd probably lick it all right up. But, so we're going to see if I can do this without making a big mess. So, I'm going to move my camera because I almost forgot that. Whoops, see, there's my coffee. My coffee with my milk and sugar. Well, sweetener. I'm trying to figure out where to sit it because I have little or no choice over there, but we'll try that. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gather here at the bottom. Hi, Patricia and Maury, and I was just trying to catch up with the comments, but I may not have a good chance at that tonight. I know Maury's here, so maybe Maury will help me a little bit if somebody has a question. Laura may come in later. Like I said, it's more important for her to get ready for her son's wedding than it is to watch me and help me tonight. I truly believe that. Weddings are very important, hopefully once in a lifetime event. There the man goes with the fishing pole. They're going to go up to Alaska and do sockeye salmon fishing. I didn't know it was sockeye salmon until my father-in-law posted it on Facebook. To grab my little nippers.
King salmon are the best, but they're hard to catch.
Are you, Laura? You're the good witch of the West? Wasn't the witch of the West one of the wicked witches? That would be me. Oh, good grief. I have 3 blue handle things, and the last one I pick up are my snips. Wouldn't you know it? I really wish I knew what they called this besides just poly mesh. Because it kind of sounds like paper. It doesn't really feel like a deco, but it just says poly mesh. And to tell you the truth, because I did get this from Marissa, I really think this might have come from Walmart at some time. But I can't promise you that because I don't really know. So anyway, I just hold my mesh here on my board, and I just measure out about what looks about 10 inches. And then I zip tied right before the first tie. That's a trick Lori gives you. I'm hardworking mom. Oh, look, I am so special again. I have another one with, maybe they come like this. It has 3 ties. And I don't get it. It's pretty cool. The last 2 I've used had that. I'm going to just use one of them, though. I'll probably end up cutting that extra one off at the end because I can't really understand. I'm going to leave them just tied once, too, even though we're not using ribbon, because we may go back and put our flowers or our picks or whatever on there. So anyway, we're just going to grab this and take us off a 10-inch length. These are kind of close together, then the next one's going to be really long. So we'll have to kind of look at that. Work forms are so funny. If you don't make them yourself, they're never truly, like, what do I want to say? Geometrically spaced correctly, or like, They're never truly the same inches apart. I don't know how I want to say that, but I know what I mean. So I hope you do. And sometimes you just have to make allowances for that. Like this one's going to be 10. And I'm going to look, because this looks like an awful long distance, but those two are real close. And yet this one will only be this big. I'm just going to budget a little bit. Kind of like the way my mom and grandma cooked. You just go ahead. Whose messages are you seeing, Mari? I'm only seeing Zorro right now. Zorro, Patricia, and Mari. Anyway, back in the day when my mom and grandma cooked, you know, they didn't have recipes. They just put in a pinch of this and a dollop of that and a smidge. And they wonder why I can't cook like my mom. I'm not a good cook. Never pretended to be, but Michael was in the Air Force, and his first job was as a cook. So we have it all covered. We never lack to eat anything. So, that pinned comment isn't making a problem, is it, Maury? Because if it is, I can unpin it. I just thought it'd be maybe easier. Also, I want to thank Mari and Laura and Patricia and my friend Arlene and anyone else who shared my YouTube posting. I am happy to report that we made it to 100. Woohoo! And now we do have our custom URL. So if you're looking, because on Friday nights we're going to be live on YouTube. So if you're looking for us, you can always put in youtube.com/c/Creativewreathsandflowers, and that should take you right to our channel. And if you want to come over and subscribe on, like I said, on Friday evenings, I will be doing lives on YouTube, hopefully. And after that, I'm also going to be doing some videos with non-audience participation, and I will just do some videos of just making the reads and kind of telling you what I'm doing as I'm going along. The first one I'd like to film once I figure out how to edit them better is I do want to show you how I make my homemade work forms with the Chanel stems or pipe cleaners. That's one thing I want to do. And at some point, I need to get on and make some deco angels. Didn't really get those. I wanted to get those done for the 4th, and I just got a couple made. So I really like to do that, and it's very calm. I've just been, because I had stored everything after last year's Christmas season, I don't have any like ornaments to make heads. So actually the last time I was at the Dollar Tree, and I don't know if this is going to work. One thing I do is I buy the mini cans of spray paint, you know, the ones that are about like that tall, because I don't want to waste paint, and I know I won't use it that often. But if I want to spray paint something like a frame or whatever, I buy the mini ones. Well, I bought a mini can. I think I have one of silver, one of gold, and one of white. And then when I was at the Dollar Tree, I saw ping pong balls. And I thought to myself, well, ping pong balls would work. So I'm going to try spray painting some of those and letting them dry, and then using those for the heads on my angels. So we'll see how that goes. Because like I said, and also the ornaments that I picked up in the meantime are so large that I used the 6-inch mesh for those, mostly the Dollar Tree mesh. And it really will, I thought they would be like too much. So that is why. We're at the end now where we started. Well, not quite. I lied. I'm sorry. We've got 2 more. This is the one right before the end where we started. But anyway, so I'm going to paint those and use them for our decorative angels, I think. Because I think they're so cute. They would look good hung up on a Christmas tree or whatever. And they're small, so people that don't have a lot of room. I have a lot of customers that live in assisted living and nursing homes. So, you know, they need smaller items. They don't have a lot of wall space or a lot of room. So this really takes it. This isn't as bad as what Laura used the other night. But this does take a workout on your arms because it's just not as pliable as your regular decollage. Okay, now we are back to where we began. So we're just going to put it in that tie on top of the other where we zip tied it down. I'm going to come ahead and give it a good twist. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this like this. And I don't know if you can see or not. I'm going to go to this tie right here on the top. So I'm just going to take this and pull it up there tight. Right before that tie. And if I didn't knock all of my things off, I'm going to take my zip tie. And when I get coordinated enough, there's tape on there too, so it's kind of, there we go. This is where if you don't have a lot of good grip in your hands, life can get, and I have 8-inch ones. These are, I think, 4-inch ones. These are the ones I use with the Unique and the Creep boards. I think she suggests 6-inch, but for some reason I had 4-inch, because before that I had 8-inch. And I thought I was wasting too much of the zip tie, so I bought a bag of 1,000 4-inch, and I really like the size. It's just sometimes. Then I have these. This is what I call one of my helping hands. And I truly, because I know Laura fusses at me a lot, but the one that we made Friday night on YouTube, the Autumn Wreath, Welcome to My Patch. That's kind of hard to do. And I'm going to snip this off. Anyway, it is finished. It has been glued. And everything has been glued on it and so forth. But I just need to get pictures of it. And I do need to put the back on, but I wanted Laura, I wish she was here because I could make her very proud because, well, I'm normally a little bit, usually I get them made and then they just kind of sit for a while, but I did good this time. That and all I have to do is attach the bow to I guess the autumn one was done last week. We started on YouTube or on Facebook on Monday and flipped to YouTube. What I made on YouTube Friday night was the tobacco basket. And I do have the bow made for it, which if anybody looked online, I posted it on the page. And all I have to do is connect that, tie it on where I want it, and then we need to get pictures of it. We were going to get pictures of the Autumn Wreath today, and I was going to finish up the basket, get the bow on it, and get pictures of it, but we started watching Mr. Writer, so that makes it. And if I don't watch Michael, sometimes he doesn't get exactly the pictures, of course, that I want. So I like to be out there with him when he's taking them. And you don't take a 20-month-old and a puppy out in the yard without fencing and say, okay, because they go different directions real fast. So fun to play with, but hard to keep up with. So, but anyway, how's everybody's day been? Hi, Lori, if you're here. Oh, there you are. Hi, Lori. You ready to rock and roll in a little bit? I forgot what you're making tonight. Lori will be on right after I am on, I believe, Facebook tonight. Yeah. And I forgot what she said she was going to make. So when I get done here, I'm going to pop over on her page and watch her. So thank you, Lori, for dropping in, because I know how it is before a live sometimes. Hi, Sherry. How are you this evening? And Kristen? glad that I found 2 rolls of this because I'm thinking we're going to need just a tad more than 1. And Lori, do you have any idea? This really isn't deco mesh. They call it poly mesh. Do you have any idea what this is actually called? There's nothing on the label. And I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. I had some that was striped the last time I used it, and I really liked it too. But since I didn't go to the store to buy it. Hi, Laura. How are ya? Did you get what you needed at the store? I sure hope so, because you don't have a lot of time left, honey. Hi, Jace. How are you this evening? I saw you live. I tried to keep up with your shop, and I kept losing it because I was out or using my phone. I catch a lot of things on my phone, but I can't comment on it really because it just acts weird. Can't hear. Everybody can take it from here, Mari. You're more than welcome to stay tuned. I have to take a drink of my coffee, guys. It's going to get cold, and I'm going to be really depressed. So, as soon as I make this poof, give me a moment. Jace, I'm glad to see you back online doing lives. I missed it. I missed you doing it. Hey, dude. Throw that over to Michael. He can put it in the recycle bin. Having trouble. Can't get the tape off this, so I'm just gonna, that's gonna be underneath. I am gonna go ahead and put it down into the tie. I'm just gonna tie that a little bit because I need to tie this down because, like I said, it's 15 feet, the amount in the roll. It's not your normal, 21-inch roll. That's why I know it's a different kind of product. I'm just, like I said, poly mesh. So, but there's only 15 feet of it. So I only had one of the other ones when I used it. That's why I kept my poofs down. But this one, I had 2 rolls, so I thought, what the heck? And then I will save them all together, and we'll do one of those wreaths of many colors, I like to call them, like Dolly Parton's coats of many colors that her mom made. Because I keep all of my leftovers, and then until I get tired of them hanging around or something. They're out in my storage in a nice plastic box waiting for me. I have parts for mesh, parts for ribbon, and parts for flowers. So I'm going to cut a lot of this, pretty much this off, because I don't want all this hanging out. That's all my good scissors. Those are my Betty Crocker kitchen scissors from Dollar Tree. They used to be sharp, but they are no more. So I have my good Piscars, but I won't use those on anything but mesh. It's kind of like I was telling people before. I have I don't know if they're in here anymore. I have my sewing scissors from 8th grade. My dad put my name on them so nobody would steal them. And that was a long time ago before people really stole things. So And for all those that don't like to hear unroll or uncovered mesh or taking the plastic off the mesh, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to open this if I didn't have to because it's just easier to keep them. Easier to keep them when they're still in the pack. Anyway, I gotta get out a couple more ties. I had some there, I must have knocked them off. So Laura, I don't know if you said or not, did you get your whatever you needed to get it out while you were shopping and looking at cool, I missed it live, but looking at cool Halloween arrangements or decor? I don't even know what store you were in. Maybe it wouldn't have been AC Mark. She would have been buying a ton of stuff. I'm going to open this tie up, guys. And with this piece of with this piece of mesh, I'm going to go back through that tie. I'm going to tie it up right here with the zip tie. And then we'll go back through the tie and tie it. So I think that's the whole request was. I never thought I'd work with a 24-inch wreath form, and I must have bought this one because I think this is some of those that they had been out of wreath forms everywhere, and we were watching Hardworking Mom one night, and she was like, yeah, and they're all in stock now at, I can't remember, I think it was Sims. It might have been Carolina Pottery, I don't remember which. And Laura and I both immediately opened another window and went there and bought a ton of work forms because we hadn't been able to get them forever. And it was one of the things that had gone crazy and it was all out of stock. So we made sure when they came in stock, we were Johnny on the spot to go buy them. Peggy Leland, are you still here? I hadn't seen you for so long. Hope you're doing good. I haven't talked to Patty for a little bit. I guess since the beginning of College World Series, I knew she was going to have some company in, so I didn't want to bug them. That's over now, thank goodness, so now maybe some of this weather will go away. Seems like the whole 2 weeks they were in town, we had a storm every day at least once. So I do hope you guys are really, yes, that's my Etsy link. And until tomorrow, you can still enjoy the percentages off on the Etsy in July sale. We have Wreath at 25% off, 20% off, and 15% off, depending on the wreath itself. But it should show you on there. Yeah, it does. I believe that goes through tomorrow the 10th. And then the 25% ones will fall off, and then as soon as I go in and stop the other ones, they will be back to normal pricing. But anyway, look at this. I only needed 2 more ties. Oh my goodness, that is just like funny. Almost enough, just not quite. That's why the 8-inch instead of the 10-inch poop worked on the other wreath, and that's why I did it that way. All right, so this is our last tie. So once again, this stuff is really good, but I do like it. I'd love to see where she got it and find it so I could see what colors they have. I bet this would make a beautiful Christmas wreath in certain colors. You know, like red or green or even the blue. I love the blue and white Christmas, so. Okay. So we have almost a whole, it's just, well, as my grandma or my mom would say, we just used a roll and a smidge. Because we just had 2 ties we had to hit with the, okay, Mike, roll this up because it's not behaving. I usually don't have him down here with me. He's usually upstairs with Melinda and Ryder. Nick's off tonight, so he's down here with me, and he was getting ready for his trip. So he's a little excited because he gets to go and go fishing for at least 10 days in Alaska. Well, I don't know. How long does it take you, babe, to get there?
4 or 5 days, I can't remember.
4 or 5 days to get there? No.
It takes 3 days just to get to Canada.
It does not take 3 days to get to
It's
Canada.
a long drive.
Oh, he's so crazy. It does not take 3 days to get from here to Canada because you just go straight up.
Oh no, not to get through Canada.
Oh well, yeah.
Get into
Going
Alaska.
across Canada, yeah, I hear that's terrible because there's not a lot between here and when you go west. When you drive across Canada, you gotta buy gas when you see it. Honey, can you hand me? All right, I'll do that later. Can you hand me one of those 8-inch zip ties? It's kind of nice to have a helper too. I'm not used to that. I mean, sitting right with me. You bought a rug for your family room. Well, I thought you had to get something for the wedding tonight, besides your daughter's dress. I thought you needed stuff.
What's that?
No, I'm not talking to you. Silly man. I was talking to Laura. She'd written something down. And I missed that comment too. What store was that, Laura? Do you know? Or, of course you know. You were there. I don't know. Looked like it might have been a Hobby Lobby or a Michael's or something. Joanne. No, I didn't really look. Wow. I don't know what he handed me, but guys, this thing is. Must have enough poundage for 59 pounds or more. Oh, there we go. That was kind of a lot. It was thick. I have other ones that aren't that thick, but when in Rome, somebody hands you something, right? Definitely put it down. Okay. Here is what we look like so far. Let's see. And move it up just a tad. So now I'm going to get ready. Oh, you were at home store? I don't have one of those. Never heard of them. Okay, so I guess the first thing I want to do is figure out, and you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to get this out now because to me it's hard and I can't stand, so. Well, I mean, I can stand, but I can't very long. All right. I'm going to get out my floral wire here. There's 2 holes in the top. It had I got that at, I think, Craft Outlet. When Craft Outlet first brought out the Halloween stuff, I was like, uh-oh, I'm going to get some right now. So I picked out the witch hats and the legs and the signs that I used and stuff. So I didn't want to be without good Halloween stuff. I mean, it's not even close to Halloween yet. I bought that stuff like 3 months ago. So there you go. This year I hope to get some I started after Halloween last year. So this year I'm hoping to get some good Halloween after sale stuff, you know. And I can't see comments at all. Like and share and like and share. But anyway, there's 2 holes at the top of this. And then I'll probably secure it on the bottom. I don't know if I'll use the cable tie holder and wire or a Chanel stem, or if I will use DAP glue. I'm kind of liking DAP glue. It seems to work pretty darn good. I started to make another one. Because DAP glue seems to work good. I have trouble opening it after I've used it. It seems to like to glue itself shut. And I used it on something I was trying, the grapevine that all my florals fell off of because of the hot glue. And I picked glue off my hands for like 4 days. drives me nuts. I was doing that the other night when I was doing some hot glue. I had it all over my hands and it drove me nuts. Anyway, we're going to move a camera position again. All right. Turn it a little towards you. I think I want to go like right in the middle. Keeping my eye on the time. Like I said, when I'm off of here, if you go over to Hardworking Moms Facebook page, and she will be live there. I think they're going live at 9 Eastern. So I believe that's what they said. I don't know, somebody's sending me messages. Didn't light up. You know, this is hard to do because, well, I mean, it's not hard to do. It's hard to figure out because you don't want it too tight, but yet you don't, you know, you don't want it too loose either. So usually, and I'm not going to show you the funny things we do when we do this. Usually I have Mike helping me. I'm holding the sign and he's trying to tighten it and I'm yelling at him that he's tightening it too tight. And yeah, it's a fun time though. I could probably win World's Funniest or Home's Funniest Videos. Because we're pretty much a comic team sometimes. And not on purpose. We're usually pretty annoyed with each other when it happens, but so we'll get this on here to a point, and then of course I'll have to rearrange probably. So I don't ever finish them online because it takes a little bit for me to get them going. There. So I kind of want it like this. It's not staying where I want it, but I'll get it there. Michael. The man does not pay attention when I need him to. But that's okay. I love him to death. Okay. So the thought is if we get this here, I'm going to put the hat here. And then I will tie the legs down on the bottom. And I think, like I said, I think I'm going to just glue this on. So. And I always put the hanger on after I get done so that I can make it. Sometimes I don't always get it. I'm sure, you know, it takes a lot to get ready for a live really. You don't really realize in the back, people that don't do them don't realize just what it takes to get everything ready. And I believe Lori will be on her new Mevo tonight. She tried it out last night and it was a beautiful picture. Mevo's a camera. So I really liked the sharpness. I really like the sharpness of the picture on it. I had a little trouble hearing it, but that could just be me. Sorry guys, didn't even scare you. Have a wreath. Okay. So if we put the hat and the feet, and I'm just putting that there so we can kind of see where we're at. We're not gonna. But I found this great box of stuff. Oh, this wonderful stuff. And I really, really like it. And I don't even know where this came from, because this would have been in that stuff I got from Marissa. Look, it has this little bat on it. I just love it. I'm going to figure out, I suppose, it's kind of like not wanting to take them apart, but I guess it would be a good idea to do that. And I think I have dark purple ones in there. I'll have to look. Sometimes two light colors for me look alike. I have a little red-green blindness trouble. So sometimes if I don't match, just go with it. Go with it, smile and nod. And they need to make animals for adults. That's what they need to do. I love this. I love this little guy. I don't know why. He is definitely going to be on this wreath. Uh-oh. Now let me take his little leaves off. That's the other thing, too, is I can stick it down kind of in this mesh. Just a little hard. I don't know if you guys probably turn it this way. I'm just trying to figure out where I would like these. What do you guys think? And this is not anything in the world I would have ever thought of buying. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Yeah, there's not much left. She's used a lot. There's one little purple one. And then little, I guess those are spiders on a stick. Like any good crafter, you buy something and you repurpose and take it apart and use it for other things. I don't know. Well, I guess I have used, when I've been doing floral arrangements, I have used big clumps or the big bushes of the flowers. I guess you don't call them clumps. But because this is kind of, the orange is the color, and then there's the purple and the green up here. But I want one of these I want one of these purple spiders. I know, I'm just a little strange. I think I'm going to take the leaves off though, because the leaves are very difficult to, because it's a long stem, but I'm thinking. Laura, I don't think you were here when I was telling them, but I have the autumn wreath all finished except for the backing, the part on the back. And we just need to take flowers, but we had writer today. So we didn't get the flowers. I mean, we didn't get the pictures. Flowers, my goodness. I'm not sure where this all came from. I don't know if this is usually I look it up. It might be all Walmart. Let's see, we got these things. I love them. There goes Michael with the load of laundry, trying to get his clothes ready. I don't know why. Why do men wait till the last minute to get things ready? Is there a reason for that, you think? It's like, if I knew his dad, is going to be here. Well, it takes almost 28 hours to drive here from Boston, I think. Maybe it's 22, somewhere in there. But I probably would have been packed at least yesterday or had all my laundry and stuff done and been coordinated. I don't think I would have waited until today when he called and said, "Oh, I'm going to start at 4 in the morning, Michael. I'll be there sometime after, tomorrow night." Or, you know what I mean. At least they don't think they're leaving here until Thursday. Oh, with hers? Yeah, Zora, I don't know. It was something to do with the sound on Lori's end with the Mevo, I think. Because I've had that happen before with other lives. So I had the sound all the way up here. I went in and out a couple times. But I love the picture off the Mevo. It was absolutely fantastic. Made me jealous, made me want one, but I'm not going to do that yet. I kind of like it because this is kind of 3D-ish. Now remember, we're going to have the hat here. I have to keep doing, or I'll just keep putting in things. And then at the bottom, I'll do this and see if I can make it all stay enough to, I'm going to put in the feet down here. And I've never used anything like this before, guys. It's kind of cool. Thinking about sucking it up, and you know, I wanted elephant stuff from a great nephew, and that all fell through. And the only thing I can really find that I really like so far is like the elephant kit off of what is that, Craft Outlet. All right, this is what we're gonna do, guys. This is kind of my idea. I'll probably put a little bit more down in here. But I'm gonna put the legs down there. Honey, could you give me a hand for just a second? And just hold the back of this while I hold the head up there. Yeah. That's Mankel, by the way. He's going to be our wreath holder. Turn it this way. There you go. Oh, no! Okay, well, anyway, of course, that won't happen once I get it all glued on. This is what, turn it that way. There you go. This will be up here, and the sign's going to be up more. And then her legs will hang down. So I think this is what we're going to do. Hey, Carrie. You think so, Laura? I've got plenty of them. Trust me, I've got a whole box full. I also have berries. I could do that. But anyway, this is the look I'm going for. When I'm done and get it all, okay, you can put it down. I'll let my wreath hanger there go. But I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if y'all can see. This stuff makes a mess. Let's see. I'm going to move you. Oops. When I took it out, see this stuff? When I took it out of the box the other night to look at it, I had that all over my couch here. And I'm like, oh no. But anyway, once I get it all attached, I have a piece here. Let's see how easy this is to take apart. Shouldn't be that hard, huh? You know what? I just do this. But man, it is messy. It's messier than like glitter. Who would have thought I guess it is kind of a glitter. But who would have thought I would have ever complained about glitter mess? Hey Zora, do you know what Lori's doing tonight on her what she's making tonight on her live? So you mean, oops. So Laura, you were talking about, I am so confused, Laura. You're talking about pulling them up. I'm sorry. How you looking at me? So I cut them all apart, and you think that if I just kind of go around the wreath, this is the full one. Let's take it. We'll just take everything off. No, actually, it's because I didn't glue it. And just take parts of it, huh? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Where's the rest of it go? Because, you know, the hat's going to be there. I could change them back and forth with the purple and the black. It's just kind of fit. And I'll just leave I'm not going to even tuck the tinsels down today because I'm just going to let them be part of the decoration and give it a little bit of the purple color. I don't know if I wanted to stick. I guess I will. Do you mean just do it kind of like this, Laura? And oh, she's doing an egg? Oh, that's right, the chicken thing. I forgot. You know, and I saw that too. Oh, to be old and forgetful. So like this, Laura, is that what you're saying? You like that? Okay, because I'll have to, I want to get the hat and the feet on permanently before I stick all the picks in everywhere. And I'm unhappy that I can't make this sign stay where I want it to. So I'm going to have to do something on the bottom to hold it up. You know. Thanks, Carrie. So, wow, that did go very quick tonight. I wasn't worried that it might droop, droop over. But it's warm in here. I don't know why. At least my son's air conditioner went out yesterday, so he got it fixed today, though, thank goodness. Because it's really hot here. I guess it's not hot as far as temperature, but boy, that it was all sun and humidity. So, and I'm still working on my cup of coffee. But I got these little hats at Craft Outlet, and I really I got a couple of them. I've used them all. I did good. I about used. Oh look, my hair's just going funky. I about used all the Halloween decorations that I had, that I bought from Craft Outlet, and like I said, until I found this box of picks and roses and berries, I didn't think I had any other stuff. So, but now we know I do. So I'll cut apart. I'm going to cut apart this purple one, and I'll intermince them. And I have some more of these. What are these, bats? And
where the spiders too.
Yeah, the spiders are right here, honey. It's okay.
Except for the one the dogs chew on.
Oh yeah, these fell off, and Lamba was making them her chew toy. She loves berries too, I tell you. That dog, berries and ink pens. You can't keep any of that. Why is this? I didn't even touch anything. Anyway, I'm sorry. I was looking at the TV. I'd set it up for something. I must have done it when I moved my camera around. I really need to figure out a different setup, but I just haven't got it figured out yet. I'd like to put it behind me on the wall so you could see over my shoulder when I work, because I think that would be a really good vantage point, but I just haven't quite figured all of that technique. You have bats? I have 2 big wooden bats out in the garage, but I'd have to paint them. But they're huge. Like the crowns I bought from Hobby Lobby. I got 2, Hobby Lobby. I got 2. Hey, sorry. Lamba's excited. She wants Mike to pet her. But yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm trying to make it short tonight too, so you guys have time to get a little break before you go over and watch Lori make her farm fresh chicken. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember now what the sign said. I love the sign though. But yeah, so I'm going to do that. And so hopefully, because Laura, I'm good. I did get the autumn wreath finished. All I have to do is attach the bow and then get pictures. And I've got both of them finished, and I'll list them on Etsy. And then you can't yell at me. But this one, hopefully, I'll get finished. And Friday night, I'll put it where the rose is so you can see it there. And I will take pictures of it also. Because if I can get it finished, I'll go ahead and get them all listed out on Etsy for you all. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a little cleaning here. Stuff is everywhere. Oh, well, it's almost time for, fall's not too bad, but Christmas season, I am totally a fairy godmother. I am always covered in glitter. I love it. I love bright and I love sparkly, so that's my thing. Oh, I'm not rushing, actually. It's not good to watch me secure decorations because, yeah, it's just not. It's not a good thing. I'm not real good at it. And DAP glue, I have to take sometimes 2 hands and put it on because it's so thick. You like this box? This is the one I found out in my storage that I got from Marissa. And I had forgotten it was out there when I was digging all the stuff and trying to put it away and all of its little cubbies and stuff. I'm like, what is that box of Halloween stuff doing there? And I pulled it out. I go, oh my God. And I was just like thrilled. And it all comes from the same place. Oops, of course I picked one without a tag. Like I said, I'm not sure where it all came from, but this is the tag on it. So I'm not sure. Imported in USA, Greenbrier International, and this is. So I'm not sure exactly where it came from. almost looks, I don't know, it could be Dollar Tree. It almost looks like a Dollar Tree SKU or SKU. But yet then it has a 4 numbers after it. So I don't know. I'd have to go put it in their quick catalog and see if it brings up anything. And if I find out, I'll let you know. So I'm not sure. I'm thinking a lot of the stuff came from Dollar Tree and came from Walmart. And I don't know. I also have like 75 18-inch frames. Just regular wire box frames. So. No. That's not what this is. This is the stuff I got from the little gal when I first started, when I bought her out. This is the stuff I got from Melinda's friend because she quit making wreaths. That's where this all came from. So I didn't have a chance to know where it came from before that. That's why. I know. The other stuff I really do. Most of the time I can tell you where I got it. Usually if I don't get it at Joann's, I get it at Craft Outlet, and a slight chance I get it at Hobby Lobby. That's where I've been shopping most. And with a few old-time pottery things thrown in there when I went down there. But yeah, I don't know. Somebody asked me about the ribbon I got today, and I was like, I think I got it at Old Time, but I started researching it, and I actually think it came from Walmart. The one in the plaid and the bow I made. So I'm thinking it did come from Walmart because when I started researching it, that seemed to be where to buy it. I do find some stuff. Our Walmart doesn't really carry many craft things like other people's Walmarts do. Like some people's Dollar Generals carry like mesh and stuff. Mine didn't. I did get a lantern that lights up. That was pretty cool. And a couple of 4th of July decorations. I'm trying to think what else I got. And a couple other little things. But I didn't really find anything that would make me go there very often. So, but we were waiting for Lamba to get out of her spa day. So that's why we went by there. And then when I was in there, I had no signal. So they called me to come get her. Go figure, right? But I'd already done my, hi Sherry. I'd already done. Yeah, I don't know where I got it. I just got it. That's all I know. The ombre mesh, I know I got. Hi, Catherine. I saw you were live. I missed it. But, yeah, so, yeah, I have an idea where I get things. Lately, though, I've been shopping. I went to Goodwill, and I got some really cool stuff, and I got a lot of good signs there. I was impressed. So I got some Christmas signs and stuff. So I was happy with that. But we go over there once in a while, mostly though just Hobby. Joann's is my favorite. It's right here in town. Hobby Lobby, I have to drive over to Papillion. It's not that far. Pardon me. But it is, a good 30-minute drive. Well, no, 20-minute drive. And I really like to go over to Lake Manawa, Iowa, because I have a Dollar Tree and a Hobby Lobby right next door to each other. So that's pretty cool. Because then I can do all my shopping at one time. But anyway. Hey, Judy. Oh, it's okay. You can watch the replay. I really didn't, I'm too silly when I put the decorations on, so I'm gonna get to that and get them stuck on all together and then show you the wreath. I don't know, it's just not my forte yet, I guess. Signs especially. I have a really hard time with the signs, trying to get them where I want them. But anyway, so guys, because Lori will be on in 1.5 hours. Lori, are you still here? I know you love AC more, but I don't have one. Is Lori still here, Laura? Do you know? Anyway, she's going to be making a chicken egg themed wreath in a half hour, I believe, on, oh, hi, Mari. Are you on Hardworking Mom on Facebook tonight in a half hour? Okay. So in a half hour, I'm going to pop over to Hardworking Mom, and I'm going to watch her live making a really, it'll be beautiful because all of her wreaths are. And so I'll be watching her make the chicken egg wreath, because I might have to get one of those signs, because if we go back to the farmer's market, we'll probably be selling my best friend's fresh eggs. So I might have to go and get that. And then I am so confused on dates. Okay, it's Monday. Because, the holiday was in the middle of the week last week. It takes me a couple weeks to catch up. Anyway, so then tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern Time, Laura Jean's Wreath Rooms will be live. I don't know what she's going to make, but she'll be live. And then Wednesday night on YouTube, sorry, I can hear a noise in the dryer. It doesn't sound right. And YouTube will be Hardworking Mom again. And then we're going to get a night off because Laura has to get ready for her son's wedding. And then Friday night I'll be back on YouTube, and I don't know what I'm going to make, but I'll make something. We'll make something. I've got a bunch of wreaths I really kind of need to start working on. And is that the dog or is that the dryer, Michael? Sorry. I can't tell if it's scratching from the dog or something in the dryer acting really crazy. I think it was probably the dog. Probably Ms. Lamba. She gets herself into trouble all the time. So anyway, that's your schedule for the week. Usually the only night we're off between the three of us is Saturday, but this week we'll get Thursday because Laura has to get ready for that. Thank you, Judy. Laura has to get ready. Oh, shoot, she must be going to make... Oh, excuse him. The dog's not supposed to go upstairs, but apparently she did. She likes to be quick. But anyway, she must be making a Christmas wreath on Tuesday night. But Laura will be gone on Thursday because that's so much. And we better see a few beautiful pictures, Laura, from that wedding, okay? Because I'm excited for you. I'm excited for them because her son's getting married Saturday. Is that right? Saturday? So that'll be fun. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go let Lori get ready for her live. I'm going to try to wipe up the mess so that I can go over and watch her live and comment on it if I can. Sometimes because as you can see, this is what happens when I move things. Like, there's where my keyboard's sitting and my iPad. And so this table is usually, because my computer's right there. So this table is normally, this is where I do everything. This is my craft spot. I can't wait to have a bigger one someday. When I grow up, I'm going to have a big craft room with a big table. So I keep telling Mike. And I told him that he could also have his own man cave room. Actually, what he wants is a big outdoor room for fish, because I won't let him keep them in the house anymore as fish tanks. They only had 25, so. But anyway, I try to multitask, Lori, but sometimes that doesn't work. Anyway, everybody have a nice evening, and don't forget to join us in a little bit on Hardworking Mom to watch Lori, and see you tomorrow night on Laura G's Wreath Room. And I've lost my mouse, so I can't stop. I'm going to have to be on forever. No, I found it. Everyone have a wonderful evening. We'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.